All right, so the last video we did adding and subtracting of numbers that had radicals. This time we're going to do some multiplying and dividing. And you're not going to be super duper surprised by how this goes, but let's start with some real basics first so that you can kind of see an example. So 5x times 3x. We're just pretending there's no radicals and they don't exist, okay? When we do this, we multiply the 5 times 3 is 15. And we multiply the x times the x, which is x squared. Okay, now if we had radicals, let's say 5 square root of 2 times 3 times the square root of 10. Let's do that one. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to multiply the coefficients, the numbers out front. 5 times 3 is 15. And we're going to multiply the things that are inside the radical. So 2 times 10 is 20. And now we do have to simplify. So we have that square root of 20. We want to find what its factors are, which is 4 and 5. 4 is a perfect square. Okay, so we would say that the square root of 20 is 2 times the square root of 5. So let's write that out over here. 15, because we still have our 15, times, and from here we get our 2 times the square root of 5. 15 times 2 is 30, and we keep that square root of 5. So 5 times the square root of 2 times 3 times the square root of 10 equals 30 times the square root of 5. Right, so we're going to go through that process and then do the simplifying and make sure that we've got that. So let's talk about that too. I don't think we can talk about that. I don't know if you've learned that. Luckily, I did not assign those as homework, so that's good. Yeah, let's do one like this. This one's a great example, okay? This one is going to include some distributing as well. So let's go ahead and clear off the board. Bloop, 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 bloop. Move that guy out of the way. Okay, so here we go. Here's an example of what if you had a 4 times the square root of 7. Always love having 7s in my work. 2 times the square root of 8 plus 3 times the square root of 7. Okay, so what you see here is a problem where we have to distribute the 4 square root of 7 to both terms in the parentheses. Okay, so 4 times 2 is 8. 7 times 8 is 56. Okay, plus 4 times 3 is 12. 7 times 7 is 49. Okay, well, that's easy enough. So let's start with that. This is really, truly just 12 times 7. Just double checking. I'm about to have time. 56, we do need to clean up. This is 7 times 8. We just figured that out. And 8 is 2 times 4. 4 is a perfect square. So this is truly 2 times the square root of 7 times 2. And so that's what we'll put up here. So 8 times 2 times the square root of 14. So this is 16 square root of 14. Whoops, I wrote a 16. Plus 12 times 7 is 84. And that is our final answer here. Okay, so when you're multiplying, when you've got this, you need to distribute. You'll need to simplify to see if there's anything that you can add or subtract. And I mean, really, that's it for this one. So this one was relatively short, but it does require a lot of patience and a lot of really paying attention to those details.